Hello, greetings from Cooper's Rock here outside of Morgantown, West Virginia, and welcome to Digital Earth, an online course about geospatial technologies, introducing a range of technologies through both lab and lecture components in GEOG 149 and GEOG 150. This will introduce you to technologies like geographic information systems that can be used to study the things like the landscape around us, with the trees, the plants, the animals, and the weather, and how they all interact and affect each other. Spatial analysis to learn more about the data that we collect. Navigation systems and the GPS system that you could use to put into your car to get yourself here. And remote sensing using satellite imagery from space to get a different perspective on this type of landscape. The course will have two components, a lab component and a lecture component. The lab will have 8 different exercises using ArcGIS Pro. The lecture component will have a series of modules that will have primarily written instruction and quizzes and exams to go along with them. These will be overseen by both myself, the instructor, Jameson Conley, and the graduate teaching assistant, Sarah Woolard. A little bit about myself. I am an associate professor here at WVU in geography. Have been teaching GI science and spatial analysis courses primarily since 2008 when I arrived here. I have done a variety of research using these technologies and these methodologies. The most recent and most prominent one of late is looking at public health through the West Virginia Health Link project, looking at healthcare access in West Virginia, and also looking at some of the effects of the ongoing COVID pandemic. And Sarah Woolard, to introduce her, she is a first-year master's student also looking at GIS and public health. The division of labor between the two of us. If you have questions about the modules, questions about the general structure of the course or the course administration, any of the grading, please contact me. If you have questions or concerns about the lab instructions, that goes to Sarah. And lastly, some notes about communication that will be absolutely critical as maintaining success and progress throughout this course. On my end, I will be sending out administrative emails to remind you of upcoming tasks on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, since if we were meeting in person, that's when the class would meet. And it is imperative for you, any time that you have questions that you contact, you send me an email. I will be monitoring email to make sure that I see messages as they come in. I'll be looking mainly through working hours, but throughout the day. And if we need to set up a Zoom meeting to discuss things one-on-one, I would be willing to do that, or in small groups. And I can be hosting Zoom office hours as well at a time yet to be determined. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, through email, jameson.conley@mail.wvu.edu. I look forward to a successful and good semester as we go through and deal with this pandemic. And look forward to working with everybody in our virtual environment. So thank you for watching and welcome to Digital Earth.